Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI.
Today, we're analyzing a really significant development in the AI infrastructure space. This is based on an exclusive report from TechCrunch written by Rebecca Bellin titled Exclusive, Google Deepens Thinking Machines Lab Ties with New Multi-Billion-Dollar Deal. So let's break down what this means. Here's how we'll approach this. First, we'll examine the partnership itself. Then, we'll get into who Thinking Machines actually is. After that, we'll explore Google's strategic thinking here, place this deal in the context of the fierce cloud competition, and finally, discuss what it signals for the industry as a whole.
All right, let's get right to it. The heart of the matter is this new multi-billion-dollar partnership. The reported value of this deal is in the single-digit billions. Now, that's a pretty wide range. But any way you slice it, it immediately establishes the sheer scale of this investment. It's a clear signal of just how important this partnership is for both sides.
So what's in the deal for Thinking Machines? Well, it's pretty substantial. They're getting critical access to Google's most advanced AI infrastructure. We're talking about systems powered by Nvidia's very latest chips, the GB300s. On top of that, they get all the essential services for training and deploying their models. Things like storage and Kubernetes.
This brings up a pretty important question. Who exactly is Thinking Machines Lab to warrant this level of investment? Their rise has been, well, incredibly fast.
When you look at their timeline, it's really quite remarkable. The company was only founded in February of 2025 by Mira Murati, who you might know from OpenAI. In that same year, they raised a $2 billion seed round at a $12 billion valuation. By October, they'd launched their first product, and now, just a little over a year after being founded, they've signed this multi-billion-dollar deal. It's an exceptionally fast trajectory.
And their main product, which is called Tinker, really gets to the heart of a major challenge in the industry. It's a tool that automates the creation of custom, frontier-level AI models. This is a hugely complex process, so a tool that simplifies it is, well, it's a very big deal.
Okay, so we've seen why Thinking Machines would do this deal. But let's flip it around. What's Google's strategic angle here? Why are they the right partner for this specific kind of work?
Now, this is where it gets interesting from a technical standpoint. The report notes that Google's infrastructure is particularly well-suited for something called reinforcement learning. This is the training method that's behind a lot of recent breakthroughs. It's where models basically learn by trial and error. This approach is absolutely core to how Tinker works, but it's also extremely computationally expensive. You simply can't do it at scale without massive infrastructure.
And we have a quote here from Mile Ott, a founding researcher at Thinking Machines, that really underscores this point. He says, Google Cloud got us running at record speed with the reliability we demand. And that says it all, right? Speed and reliability, those are the currencies in this space.
Of course, a deal this big doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's a major move in what is an incredibly fierce competition among the big cloud players.
You can see this pattern playing out everywhere. The major cloud providers, Google, Amazon, and Microsoft, are all aggressively trying to partner with the leading AI labs. Look at Anthropic, for instance. They have agreements with both Google for TPU capacity and Amazon for, well, a massive amount of capacity. It shows these top AI labs are securing resources wherever they can.
Now, here's a really crucial detail from the reporting. The deal isn't exclusive. That's so important. It gives Thinking Machines flexibility to work with other cloud providers down the road. It also tells you a lot about the state of the competition. The battle for cloud dominance is so intense that just securing a piece of a major AI lab's business is seen as a huge win.
All right, so let's zoom out. What are the broader signals we should take away from this deal?
Well, first, it really highlights the symbiotic relationship here. The AI labs have the ideas, but the cloud providers have the power. Literally, the computational power. Securing these fast-growing AI labs has become a top strategic priority for Google, AWS, and the others. And a major way they compete is by offering access to the absolute latest hardware, like these new Nvidia GPUs. It also just underscores the sheer cost of developing AI. These massive partnerships are becoming a necessity.
We thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, use the QR code at the beginning to buy us a coffee, or hire us to coach you or your employees in AI. Please subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel, and like, comment, and share to help us reach a wider audience.